end. Well, Donald Trump catching a whole lot of heat for his immigration plan that calls for the deportation of all illegal immigrants and an end to birthright citizenship. But Sheriff Paul Babeu says Trump's plan is necessary, and it does make a whole lot of sense. Sheriff, you're right there in the thick of it all, so I'm sure you understand the nuances of this. But there are some people who are saying that this sounds like an amazing thing. We're talking up to 10, 11 million people. We're going to round them up, handcuff them, put them on buses, and march them out of here, including screaming kids. Would this be something of a Trail of Tears Part 2, a modern-day version?
Well, Donald Trump is very bold with his plan, and this is something that he's not only channeling anger and frustration. It's like every day we're seeing people who are murdered by the violent criminals. And what he talks about in detail in his plan is to actually identify all the violent criminals, right? And these people have to be returned to their country of origin, never to return again. So there's elements of this plan that I don't think anybody could disagree with, yet there's such frustration because our government, our federal government, has proven to be completely inept. That there's law for you and I that we have to follow, and there's real consequences. Right. But if you're from a foreign country, you commit murder, guess what? They release you into our communities, and you don't have to be the sheriff to figure out what's going to happen. So it's a bold plan. It's very controversial. We'll see where it goes.
You know, and to your point, it's not just the federal government. Let's be honest about this. You have so many municipalities that are complicit in this with these sanctuary cities. Yes. I've lost count. I think it's 200 or 300 of them where they've actually rolled out the red carpet. And I think in my mind, I don't care how tall of a wall you build. If you tell me I can come here as a multi-time felon, get freebies like welfare, and even my kids can get a discount or free college, it's going to be hard to keep me out.
You're right. There's actually 275 sanctuary cities that don't work with our federal law enforcement to turn over these violent criminals once they're finished with their crimes locally, right? And so this is where Donald Trump and his plan actually says we defund these sanctuary cities. There's an actual penalty that if there's local laws for a city like San Francisco that a guy that kills Kate, right, who's been arrested 5, 6, 7 times, that those cities will not receive federal funds. And I think that we have to get tough that all law enforcement, it's not the laws in Pinal County, Arizona, should be the same when it comes to federal law in San Francisco, California.
All right, Sheriff. Well, I can tell you what, it's going to be a real busy time for you one way or the other. And certainly you're right. There are aspects of this that I think everyone applauds, and there are aspects that are somewhat controversial. We appreciate you spending time with us this afternoon.
Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot.